Hello, welcome to my crochet mushroom beret tutorial, where in this video I'll be showing you how to make this mushroom beret. It fits on most adult sizes, but you can also choose to make it smaller or larger depending on the head size you need. The written pattern is, like always, available on my Instagram and Ravelry. Going straight into it, here are the materials that you are going to need. A 5mm crochet hook, scissors, a yarn needle, a row counter, a stitch marker, and the yarn colors of your choosing. You do not have to do red, but that is just what I like to do. Also, this is the Walmart brand of yarn, but you can also use Red Heart or just any brand you want. And also, here's the white yarn that I will be using for the spots. To start off with the main beret, we are going to make a magic ring, and then put 8 single crochet inside of it. This will be our first row. 3, 4, then pull it tight if you have to make it easier to work with. 5, 6, 7, and 8. And with that, we have finished our first row. For the second row, we are going to make 2 single crochet in each of the stitches, so 8 increases. So 1 single crochet in one stitch, then 1 single crochet in that same stitch. Put 2 single crochet in the next stitch. You will repeat that in the round until you have 16 stitches in total. Once you have finished row 2, you get to work on row 3. To start row 3, make an increase, so 2 single crochet in one stitch. Then do 1 single crochet in the next stitch. You will have 3 stitches so far. Then do 1 more increase, 2 single crochet, then 1 single crochet. 6 stitches. You will continue to repeat this pattern in the round until you have 24 stitches in the round. For round 4, we are going to make an increase, so 2 single crochet in the next stitch, then 1 single crochet in the next 2 stitches. So an increase, then 2 single crochet. You will do this for the rest of the round. Once you have completed round 4, it is time for round 5. For round 5, you're going to make an increase, so 2 single crochet in the next stitch. Then you'll do 1 single crochet in the next 3 stitches. This is what you should have so far. For the rest of the round, you are going to do that increase and 3 single crochet pattern. Now for round 6, we are going to make another increase, 2 single crochet in one stitch, and then for the next 4 stitches, you're going to make 1 single crochet. This is what you should have. An increase, 2 single crochet, then 1 single crochet in the next 4 stitches. You will repeat that for the rest of the round. For round 7, we are going to make 1 increase, 2 single crochet in one stitch, and then 5 single crochet. So 1 single crochet in the next 5 stitches. This is what that should look like. Then again, you'll be doing an increase, so 2 single crochet in the next stitch, and then the next 5 stitches you'll be doing 1 single crochet. You'll repeat this pattern of an increase and 5 single crochet around the entire row. In the end, you should have 56 stitches in the round. For round 8, we are once again going to start off in the increase, so 2 single crochet in the next stitch, and then you'll be doing 1 single crochet in the next 6 stitches. This is what that should look like. One more time, 1 increase, 2 single crochet in the next stitch, and then 1 single crochet in the next 6 stitches. You will repeat that for the entire round, and at the end you should have 64 stitches. For the 9th round, you're going to make an increase, 2 single crochet in the next stitch, then you are going to place 1 single crochet in the next 7 stitches. This is what that should look like. And then you're going to repeat that increase and 7 single crochet pattern throughout the entire round, and at the end you should have 72 stitches in the round. Round 10 is going to start with an increase like all the other rounds previously, 2 single crochet and 1 stitch. And then for the next 8 stitches, you are going to put 1 single crochet. And this is what that should look like. One more time, you're going to make an increase, so 2 single crochet and 1 stitch. And then in the next 8 stitches, you're going to place 1 single crochet. You will repeat this pattern until you have completed the round, where you should have 80 stitches in that round. For the 11th round, make an increase, and then put 1 single crochet in the next 9 stitches. Notice how for every round, we are just adding 1 single crochet to the amount of stitches that you make after each increase. This is what you should have. And one more time, make 1 increase, so 2 single crochet and 1 stitch. Then in the next 9 stitches, you are going to place 1 single crochet. At the end of the round, you should have 88 stitches. For round number 12, make an increase, 2 single crochet and 1 stitch, and then in the next 10 stitches, place 1 single crochet. This is what that should look like. And for the rest of the round, you are going to continue that increase and 10 single crochet pattern. Once you are done, you should have 96 stitches in the round. For round 13, make an increase, 2 single crochet and 1 stitch. And then in the next 11 stitches, you are going to place 1 single crochet. You will repeat this increase, then 11 single crochet pattern throughout the entire round. At the end, you should have 104 stitches in the round. If at any point you think the hat is going to be too big, feel free to take away any rounds, or if you think it's too small, make sure to add extra rounds. For my personal taste, this is going to be the last increasing round, so add 1 increase, 2 single crochet and 1 stitch, and in the next 12 stitches, add 1 single crochet. This is what it should look like. And then you're going to repeat that increase and 12 single crochet pattern throughout the round. This will be our last increasing round for this video. This is what you should have once you are done with all of the increasing rounds. Next, we're going to work on rows 15 through 24, all of which are just 1 single crochet in each round. For this video, that means that there are 112 stitches in each round. Keep in mind that this circle will expand outward a little bit before we decrease the part that goes around your head. So if it seems a little small, just keep that in mind. Maybe it won't be too small when you are done. Here I am having finished round 15, and I just want to show you what this looked like. This part is going to take quite some time, so feel free to have a video or a show on in the background while you do this so you're not completely bored like I was. Here I am, almost finished round 24. I just need to add a few more stitches to the round. And with that, I am done with row 24, and this is what it should look like. As you can see, the circle has expanded quite a bit, so it'll hopefully fit around the human head more easily. Now we get to work on row 25. Starting off with the decrease, grab the front 2 loops of the next 2 stitches, and then single crochet with them like you would normally. Then after that, in the next 12 stitches, you're going to make 1 single crochet. And this is what it should look like. Now you're going to repeat this pattern. So one more time, make 1 decrease, grab the front 2 loops of the next 2 stitches, single crochet with them, and then in the next 12 stitches, make 1 single crochet. In the end, you should be back down to 104 stitches in the round. For row 26, make a decrease, so grab the front 2 loops of the next 2 stitches, single crochet with them, and then for the next 11 stitches, make 1 single crochet. And one more time, make a decrease, so grab the front 2 loops of the next 2 stitches, single crochet with them, and then in the next 11 stitches, make 1 single crochet. You will repeat this pattern in the entire round until you have 96 stitches in the round. For round 27, make a decrease, so grab the front 2 loops of the next 2 stitches, single crochet with them. Then in the next 10 stitches, make 1 single crochet. You will repeat this pattern of a decrease and 10 single crochet in the entire round until you have 88 stitches in the round. For round 28, make a decrease, grab the front 2 loops, single crochet with them, and then for the next 9 stitches, place 1 single crochet. Repeat this decrease and 9 single crochet pattern in the entire round until you have 80 stitches in the round. We are almost done, just 2 more rounds to go. Round 29, make a decrease, grab the front 2 loops, single crochet with them, and then for the next 8 stitches, place 1 single crochet. Repeat this decrease 8 single crochet pattern in the entire round until you have 72 stitches in this round. Finally, the last row, row 30. Make a decrease, grab the front 2 loops of the next 2 stitches, and in the next 7 stitches, place 1 single crochet. Repeat this decrease 7 single crochet pattern in the entire round until you have 64 stitches in the round. Before tying off the beret and finishing it, make sure to try it on or put it on whoever's head it is for to make sure it fits properly. If you need to make it bigger or smaller, you can just take away the rows from the last few decreasing rounds or add more if you need to make it smaller. Here I am, having just finished row 30, and I'm going to show you how I like to tie off my berets. Create a slip stitch in the next stitch. Just pull it through. Then create 1 more slip stitch. So 2 slip stitches. Then grab your scissors and cut off a long tail, but not too long. We don't want to waste any yarn. Then pull the tail through. Grab your yarn needle. Thread the yarn through the eye of the needle. And then I like to just put the needle through some of the inner stitch markings. And then that's how I had my stitches. If you have a better way of doing it, feel free to do so. And this is what your main part of the beret should look like. If you are going for just a 1 color beret, then you are now done. But I'm going to show you how I like to add the mushroom spots onto it to make it a mushroom beret. Now I'm going to show you how to make all 3 of the different mushroom spots using this 1 clip. So make a magic ring and place 8 single crochet inside of it. I'm using white yarn because I want white spots on my red mushroom beret, but you do not have to do that. You can use any color you want. Magic ring closed once you have your 8 single crochet, and now you're going to make an increase. So place 2 single crochet in the next stitch. You're going to end up making 8 increases for a total of 16 stitches in the round. To make the small spots, this is where you will stop once you have 16 stitches in the round. I personally like to make 3 small spots, but you can make more or less depending on what you want your mushroom beret to look like. For the medium and large spots, you are going to continue on after the second round of 16 stitches. This is what you should have, 16 stitches in the round. This is where you will tie off if you're making the small spots. But here, we are going to continue. Start off with an increase, so 2 single crochet in the next stitch. Then do 1 single crochet in the next 1 stitch. So 2 single crochet in one stitch to make an increase, then 1 single crochet in the next stitch. You'll repeat this increase and single crochet pattern throughout the entire round for a total of 24 stitches in the round. Once you have the 24 stitches, this is where you will stop to make the medium spots. I personally like to make 2, but you can make more or less depending on what you want. Now you can tie off if you are making medium spots, but if you are going to make the bigger spots, you are going to continue. Make an increase, 2 single crochet in the next stitch, and then in the next 2 stitches, make 1 single crochet. Increase, 2 single crochet in 1 stitch, and then 1 single crochet in the next 2 stitches. You will repeat this pattern in the round until you have 32 stitches in the round. I personally like to make 2 big spots, but you can make more or less depending on what you want. This is what your biggest spot should look like. I tie them off the same way that I do the beret. Make a slip stitch, and then cut off a long tail so you can sew them on later. Make sure to pull the tail all the way through with your hook. Now I'm going to show you how I like to sew on the spots to the beret. So thread the yarn tail through the eye of the needle, and then figure out where you would like to place the biggest spot. I put the biggest spots on first, then the medium ones, and then the smallest. But once again, you can do it however you would like. Then here I am, just stitching them through. I like to put at least 1 stitch in every corresponding crochet stitch just to make sure that it's sturdy and that they do not fall off in the future. Or sometimes I will do this little thing. I don't know what this move is called in the sewing world, I'm sorry, but it's just really easy and it's also very sturdy, at least in my experience. Once you're done sewing, this is how I like to tie off. Pull it through a little bit and then pull the needle through this little loop you have made. Do that 2 or 3 times just to make sure that it is sturdy. And then put the needle through the bottom of the spot and pull it all the way through. Then I just cut off this little tail and add it to my stuffing to use for plushies later on in the future. And then this is how my beret looks like when I am done. Yours may look different depending on the size of the beret or how many spots you have made and sewn on. I hope this tutorial was helpful, and if you have any questions, feel free to ask them in the comments below. Thank you, and goodbye.